Mike here, and welcome to the English Nomad Live channel. And as the video title suggests, I'm quitting. I'm quitting my job here in Scotland, working on a campsite as a campsite warden. I handed my notice in last week. Today is the 10th of September 2024, and in this video I'm just going to quickly go over the reasons that I'm quitting and what my plans are for the future. So I made the decision about a week ago to quit this job because I could see the writing on the wall. The season here runs from March to November, but generally at the end of September, early October, things really start to wind down. And I'm already seeing it now because of several reasons, and I'll go into that as we go through this discussion. But I didn't want to be the last man standing. I like to be busy. I like to have work to do, and I can see that it's already starting to get quiet, and I have other things that I need to address in my life right now as well. So making the decision to leave was quite an easy one when I think about the points that I'm going to raise right now. So the first of them is my health. As some of you know, I had open heart surgery less than a year ago. And about a month ago, I had a cold, and I didn't have any time off. I worked all the way through it. But what it did is it left me exhausted, completely drained. And I'm not sure right now whether that is because I'm not 100% recovered from the surgery. They did say that it could take up to a year for me to recover, or whether it's just an age thing, whether it's because I'm getting older, that illnesses now take me longer to get over and also leave me feeling physically drained. The job is very demanding, and that can be tiring, and that on top of a cold and potentially maybe I'm not fully recovered from my heart surgery has left me feeling exhausted and drained to the point where it's affecting me in the things that I love to do. I've not been running, I've not been going out very much in terms of maybe going for nice hikes. I've just not had the energy. I've not felt inclined to do it. I've had to push myself to do anything outside of my work. So that isn't good, and that is a part of the reason I decided that I need to take my foot off the gas and maybe do something that's got less hours and more flexibility for me to be able to do the things that I enjoy doing, which is really important to me. Anyone who's had life-changing surgery, who's gone through that at some point in their life, will recognise that you see it as a new lease in life, and if you can't enjoy that new lease in life, then something needs to change. Also, I need to consider that I need to get settled for winter. For the last few years, I've been boondocking, and I've been going from place to place, constantly moving, constantly shifting, and I'm over it. I need to find somewhere to settle for winter, and basically be in one place and have some stability. And now's the time to do that. You know, the end of the season's drawing here, so I can go off. I can find somewhere to park up for the winter, and still go out and do some work and make a living without the necessity of keep moving around. So that's a factor as well, is getting myself settled for winter and having plenty of time to do that. And invariably that means that I get to spend more time with Bronson. Bronson, as much as as he really loves the van life, he's really settled. I haven't been able to spend as much time with him because I've been working. He gets left in the van for hours on end. I do make sure that he's okay, and on the hot days he's outside, so he's not suffering from heat exhaustion. but he's a dog that requires a lot of attention, and I feel guilty that I don't get to spend as much time with Bronson as I would like to. One of the factors that has also played into this decision is the weather. We've had some really shocking weather here over the last, well, since I've been here really. We've had storms, we've had rain. The last 2 weeks we've had some really heavy rain. It has affected the bookings, especially during the week. The weekends have generally been quite good. And this last weekend the weather was really nice, but then the weather's changed again. We had a storm last night. I put a snippet of a video that I shot this morning outside. So we had a pretty bad storm here last night, and there has been a lot of bad weather here while I've been here. But one of the things that that you see is this a lot. It's awnings that are down. So the storm was raging for several hours last night, and the van was rocking, and I took the precaution of putting my awning away a couple of days ago because I could see the weather was changing, and those roll-out awnings, they're not the strongest, and I didn't want to have to get up in the middle of the night to put mine away. If the wind did pick up, and it does do that, we get a very strong easterly here, which can get very, very powerful, and will literally rip one of those awnings off in those conditions, and apart from damaging the awning, would do significant damage to the van. The wind was pushing the van, rocking the van backwards and forwards, and I could hear the rain pounding on the roof last night. So yeah, the weather here in Scotland hasn't been the best. I can't speak for the rest of the UK, but it has been a bit disappointing because I haven't been able to do any of the things that I wanted to do, because when it's my days off, the weather hasn't been as good as I would have anticipated. So a lot of the things that I wanted to do while I was up here, I haven't been able to do because the weather hasn't been suitable. So ultimately, I think what it is the season's drawing to a close, and I recognise that that within the next week or two anyway, they'd probably be looking to get rid of staff. That's the nature of the beast, and I've realised that it's better for me to go under my terms. I've always been a firm believer in, you know, being the captain of your own ship and not being a passenger. So I'm being proactive and doing what suits me right now, and leaving when I think the time is right for me to move forward with my life, going forward from here, and settling into the next few months of this year. So that's what it is. That's what's happening. I'm leaving on Sunday. I plan on leaving on Sunday. I finish work at 4. I'll hook up my trailer with a motorcycle on it, and off onto the sunset, as they say, you know, and head back south. I want to spend a little bit of time with my sister, and then onwards and upwards. So I do have plans for the future, and I'm going to discuss that in my next video. But until then, this has been the English Nomad Life channel, and I'm Mike, and I'm signing off. Until next time, please consider giving this video a like, share this video, and comment below. Until next time, Mike signing off. See you later, guys.